I wonder how people in the Atlanta area, how people throughout the state of Georgia, how people who love the state of Georgia feel about the mayor of Denver bragging about all the revenue that Denver is now going to collect because of Major League Baseball's dishonest, duplicitous messaging, pretending that the Georgia law suppresses votes and moving the All-Star game out of Atlanta. Listen to the Democrat mayor of Denver, Michael Hancock.
Hosting this event is about so much more than the home run derby or the game itself. There will be plenty of week of events, activities for the whole family throughout downtown Denver, and volunteer opportunities for nearly 2,000 people. And those benefits are far beyond, or will last far beyond, July. By some estimates, this event will mean more than $100 million impact to our local economy. That's incredibly good news for our small businesses, our restaurants, our hotels, and our workers who have struggled and suffered through this pandemic. It took a true team effort to get to this point.
That's like somebody trolling the world. That's a troll. It took a team effort. No, it took a gutless, spineless set of executives at Major League Baseball. Didn't take any team effort on your part. What team effort did you put in? And incidentally, Mr. Mayor, what do you say to the black business owners and the workers and the hardworking people in Atlanta who are now going to lose all that revenue because of this ill-fated decision? Wonder if anybody's going to ask the Democrat mayor of Denver, who happens to be a black man, what he thinks about punishing all those black business owners and workers in Georgia. Anybody going to ask him? Or are you just going to let him gloat about getting the All-Star game? Unbelievable. Patricia, we'll start with you. 23 past the hour. How you doing, Patricia?
Good. How are you today?
I'm great. Congratulations on your free My Pillow roll and go.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Happy birthday to you.
Thanks very much, Patricia. What do you think? What do you make of the Georgia election law and all the lies that have been told about it?
I'm so just I don't understand it. I'm new to politics, and the last couple of years I have just been wowed. My question would be to you is, why are more Republican states not standing with Georgia and saying, hey, we want the voter ID everywhere, instead of letting them stand alone? I see where Texas, stepped in and refused to get on the baseball field, which was awesome.
Right.
But we need
the
more...
Texas governor. Yeah, but Patricia, believe me, understand there's a lot of states. This is not unique to Georgia. Maybe they're not other states aren't taking a high profile because they don't want to be on the receiving end of the kind of garbage advocacy that we've witnessed Major League Baseball commit against Georgia. But there are dozens of states that have similar laws. Patricia, you know what people don't even understand? Biden's home state of Delaware has voter ID laws and voter restrictions that are worse, supposedly, than Georgia. When you put Georgia's election law side by side with a state like Delaware, New Jersey, New York, there's nothing onerous about the Georgia law. It's mind-boggling. Josh, you're next. How you doing, Josh?
Doing good, Mike. How are you?
Good. I'm doing pretty good. What do you make of what's happened in Georgia? What's going on in Georgia and what they're doing in Georgia?
It's all pretty wild. Actually, called in. I was listening to all this, and I'm wondering, how woke is Delta? How woke is Coke? If they're that woke, why don't they issue some free tickets to all the minorities in the United States while they put their money where their mouth is?
Well, or even more than that, Josh, if they're so woke, why don't they forbid the Atlanta Braves from ever playing another game again? Why don't they just pull the Atlanta Braves out of Atlanta? Move them to Colorado. Give them another baseball team. Take the Atlanta Braves. You got to cancel the Masters. How are you going to play the Masters? How are you going to have a golf tournament in that racist, despicable state? Joe Biden was asked about this yesterday. Here's the president of the United States. He's not even willing to say, well, of course they shouldn't move the Masters out of Georgia because Joe Biden is woke.
It is reassuring to see that for-profit operations and businesses are speaking up about how these new Jim Crow laws are just antithetical to who we are. There's another side to it, too. The other side to it, too, is when they, in fact, move out of Georgia, the people who need the help the most, people who are making hourly wages, sometimes get hurt the most. I think it's a very tough decision for a corporation to make or a group to make. But I respect them when they make that judgment, and I support whatever judgment they make.
What dishonesty. First of all, this asinine Jim Crow law that he keeps calling it, and then whining about the hourly workers and the people who have been hurt by this when you did it to them.